entire season for Buffalo last year. This offense was second in points to Detroit. Josh Allen rolling from midfield. First toss is complete. Gain of 7 to his tight end, Dawson Knox, as he fights for the ball with Kyle Hamilton. But it's a pickup of 7 on first down for the 7th-year man. Josh Allen, as Chris mentioned at the top, the MVP of the league last year. What a 12 months it's been. Married this offseason, a few months after winning that MVP, and taking the Bills to the AFC title game for the second time. He is always there for this team. His 119th straight start, if you include the playoffs. He begins season number 8 here tonight. 2nd and 2 on the ground. James Cook inside the 40, and the Buffalo first down for Cook. A terrific season last year and has been rewarded with a big contract extension.
Yeah, we talk a lot about Derrick Henry, but James Cook, with the exact same number of rushing touchdowns a season ago, with 16, tied Jahmyr Gibbs and Henry as well. So they can throw it, and they certainly can run it behind this tremendous offensive line.
Number 14 might be new if you haven't followed the Bills in the preseason. Tyrell Shavers. He's in motion. First-year man out of San Diego State. Allen designed run here. And Josh, who wants to take a hit early, gets a couple against the Baltimore defense.
Namdi Manabike, McKinney North High School.
Travis Jones, Connecticut.
Adafe Owe, Penn State.
Roquan Smith, Georgia.
Trenton Simpson, Clemson.
Kyle Van Noy, Unk University.
Nate Wiggins,
Clemson.
Marlon Humphrey, Alabama.
Kyle Hamilton, Notre Dame.
Malachi Starks, Georgia.
Chidobe Awuzie, Imo State, Nigeria.
Rick Starks there, the second to last player introduced. First-round pick in the draft. He's pairing with Kyle Hamilton on that back line. This defense got much better as the season got longer a year ago. 2nd and 7. Allen to the air. Scanning, coming back, and it's nearly intercepted. Almost in the hands of that aforementioned rookie Starks on the pass intended for Khalil Shakir.
I think Josh may be just a little jacked up. Going to get the route right across here, and really a relatively easy throw for him. Just missed it a little high and almost cost him a pick. And you can imagine, first game out, the raw emotion of playing against this team again. They picked up right where they did from the playoffs. Everybody's a little jumpy.
Speaking of which, Nnamdi Madubuike moved. Spencer Brown tried to catch him while he was in the neutral zone. Carl Johnson, the line judge, is talking to John Hussey.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 92. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
This Baltimore team penalized a lot last year. Now it's 3rd and short.
Once they jump into that neutral zone, then you are allowed to flinch at that point.
So now 3rd and a long 2. Ty Johnson, the back. He's got it. Technically a run, but it's a good play inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. Gain of 16 and a first down for Johnson.
The one thing you want to do with the Ravens defense is get them going in the wrong direction. You fake a run away, a little quick toss the other way. And the other thing it does, Mike, is it really slows this pass rush down. You get a lot of what Lamar does to you on the offensive side as well, which is a lot of linemen pulling and crossing, and it just unsettles the defense. They're not as aggressive.
Good blocking downfield by the receivers. Ray Davis now in at running back. From the 14, Allen, Davis. Did not get to that block. Terrific play coming up from the linebacking spot by Trenton Simpson. Will limit the play to no gain.
So anytime you're playing these guys, you're going to see these offensive linemen moving a lot. And you think back to the Tom Brady days and all the different things where they would pull one way and then throw back to Gronk across on the other side. Those kinds of plays early in the ball game just set the tone, and it just gets you back on your heels.
On 2nd down, Allen looking, end zone, touchdown! In the traffic, Dalton Kincaid is there for 6.
zipped it in front of the safeties, right behind the linebackers, and it was almost as if Josh Allen on that drive came out angry in some way. I mean, that was dynamic. It was on time and some beautiful throws.
41-year-old Matt Prater is kicking because Tyler Bass is on the injured list. He adds the extra point. What is that? A humbabe on that?
Yeah, he did.
First one of the year. Kincaid the touchdown. 7-0. Buffalo. So far in week 1. Matt Prater to kick it off for Buffalo. Justice Hill, Rasheen Ali back deep to receive. Ali from the 9 will bring it back. And he is stopped just across the 30. That's where the Baltimore offense will take over.
Lamar Jackson, Louisville.
Derrick Henry, Alabama.
Zay Flowers, Boston College.
Rashad Bateman, Minnesota. DeAndre Hopkins, Clemson.
Mark Andrews, Oklahoma.
Ronnie Stanley, Notre Dame.
Andrew Voorhees, USC.
Tyler Linderbaum, Iowa. Daniel Falele, Minnesota.
Roger Rosengarten, University of Washington.
A couple of significant names missing. Tight end Isaiah Likely missed most of camp with a foot injury. Patrick Ricard, the fullback, but they've got that back. Derrick Henry, second to Saquon Barkley in rushing last year. Good pickup of 5 on first down. And Baltimore jumping into no huddle. Right back to Henry inside for a yard, no more. Lamar Jackson, when you look at the stats, and Chris mentioned at the top, very easily could have won his 3rd MVP last year. And it's not just the 41 and 4, it's the other numbers too. And what's odd is he was the first team all-pro quarterback ahead of Josh Allen, yet the same 50 voters voted Allen the MVP, Jackson second. But that's old. Little motivation. It's about writing a new chapter here tonight.
Everybody up for the Buffalo Bills on defense. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3 for Rush out of the backfield. Justice Hill, big hit at the sideline. It all depends on the mark as he's close to the first down. It looked like Christian Benford was the player over there for Buffalo. He is their #1 corner and was slow to get up after that hit.
And they don't need that. They're missing a lot of corners out here. Dorian Strong, a rookie, is going to start opposite that, but Tre'Davious White can't play. Maxwell Hairston, their #1 draft pick, can't play in this one, so we'll keep an eye on how Benford's doing.
Marked as a first down at the 41. And Jackson, quick to Mark Andrews, gets it back in his hands, gain of 5. So much made last year, the playoff game. The 2-point would-be tying conversion that Andrews was not able to hold on to. And that drop led to the Ravens getting knocked out by the Bills.
Mike, I had a fumble one time in the Super Bowl, and you want to know when he's going to forget about that moment?
When?
Never. His entire life, that'll be with him. You just have to learn to play with it and move on. That's all you can do.
Time permitting, talk more about Mark as the night goes on. Henry to the right, sledgehammering in for about 2 yards. Derrick Henry, 31 years old. Had a remarkable season last year, Chris, that was overshadowed by what Saquon Barkley did in Philadelphia.
I mean, it's unbelievable to put up those numbers and say anybody overshadowed you, especially when you're 6'3" and 250 pounds. But here we go, another 3rd and 3 for Lamar Jackson. You always have to stop him first.
Hill, fake, Jackson keep. First down, Lamar Jackson. Like you said, he's the one who can hurt you the most. And 12 yards for Lamar. And a first down for Baltimore.
Always going to be one person unblocked out here, and Lamar is simply going to read him. Once he took that step down inside, Lamar knew exactly what he was going to do. But I think with both of these quarterbacks, when you're talking about red zone, when you're talking about short yardage, stop them from running first is job one.
41, Jackson will drop back. Everything covered, so he comes back to what's wide open. That's Derrick Henry for about 13 yards and a first down. Taylor Rapp over there making the stop with Dorian Williams for Buffalo.
We talked a lot this week about the growth of Lamar Jackson. Watch him. He wants to go right there. Didn't like it. Knew immediately where his check down was. Maybe 2-3 years ago, he takes off and runs with that football. That is not who he is. He is a pocket passer. That's what he wants to be, and he's very good at it. We'll give you a few numbers before the night's up.
Run for Hill for a yard or so. The ball came out for a second, but Hill was down, marked down, so no big deal. See 97 there getting off the pile with Buffalo blue. That's Joey Bosa, a new addition to this Buffalo defense. First time he's ever played a game without a lightning bolt on the side of his head. Charger his whole career.
He is a very good one, and not just a pass rusher either. He is a hammer over there on the edge to try and slow this running game down.
Second and 8, Bills bringing pressure. Jackson looking to take off, but they trapped him in there. Flag is down as Jackson's down. That flag coming at the top of the screen. Greg Rousseau led this Buffalo team in sacks last year. Corralled Jackson, however. Looks like this one is on the Bills.
Holding. Defense number 43. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
It's the rookie corner starting tonight, Dorian Strong.
2 6th-round picks starting at cornerback. Strong out on the outside against their best in Zay Flowers. That was enough.
Mouth guard came out, the whole deal. Strong, the rookie out of Virginia Tech, pick 177 in the draft. And starting at Park is Tre'Davious White, the veteran who's back with the Bills and out tonight with a groin injury.
I think they saw the man coverage.
Jackson flushed, chased, on the run, throws back across his body, incomplete. Trying to reel in Zay Flowers, who was running along with him. And Strong covering as well.
Mike, just like they did in the playoff win, the Buffalo Bills are coming back to their man coverage now and blitzing. They did not like just sitting back in that first game and watching Derrick Henry run up and down the field. So here you have Lamar Jackson unafraid to make changes at the line of scrimmage. That's a new aspect of this offense now that hasn't been in years past.
We'll get into it as the night goes on. The Bills have a lot of youth on defense, including both defensive tackles in there are rookies out of this draft. The hand to Flowers, trying to turn the corner, cut inside Matt Milano. He's brought down by the safety Cole Bishop. A couple shy of the first down. We'll have another 3rd and short on this drive for Baltimore.
Probably the toughest loss for the Ravens before the playoff game a season ago was Zay Flowers was unable to play in those 2 playoff games. So he is the guy that is the electric part of this offense. So the more times they can get him touches of any kind, the better off they are.
Third and 3 of the drive. With their movement, the Bills showed pressure and got Baltimore to flinch.
Full start. Offense number 70. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Roger Rosengarten, second-year tackle.
Got a lot going on. The crowd's going crazy. First game of the year. A lot of emotion out here.